Welcome back, writers! Today, we're going to warm up our brains with some fun vocabulary. Then we'll practice organizing events in order. And finally, we'll build a short piece of writing about a favorite class. So today is not just fill-in-the-blank day. It's think like a writer day. Writers notice words, organize ideas, and make sentences sound smooth and clear. Let's get started. Look at the words at the top. Beehive, hillside, applesauce, crosswalk, railroad, sandbox, spaceship, homework, turtleneck, rowboat. These are called compound words. That means two smaller words are pushed together to make one bigger word. For example, bee plus hive makes beehive. A beehive is where bees make honey. Sand plus box makes sandbox. Children play with sand in a sandbox. Let's read a few more together. A hillside is the side of a hill. A spaceship is a ship that travels in space. Homework is work you do at home. A crosswalk is where people cross the street. A railroad is where trains travel. A rowboat is a small boat moved by rowing. Now, when you do the first activity, don't just guess. Ask yourself, which word has the meaning that matches the sentence? For the second activity, you get to become a word builder. You'll take little pieces like neck, walk, work, road, cross, turtle, home, rail, and build compound words. Pause the video here and try this page. See how many you can figure out before checking with a teacher. Now we're moving from words to writing. At the top, it says, when you describe something that happened, put the events in the correct order. That sounds simple, but it's actually a very important writing skill. If I say, first I went to sleep, then I ate breakfast, then I woke up, that sounds silly, right? The order is mixed up. Let's look at the weather chart. On Monday, the weather looks partly cloudy. On Tuesday, it is rainy. On Wednesday, it turns snowy. On Thursday and Friday, the sun comes back. Your job is to write a short description of how the weather changed during the week. You can use time words like on Monday, on Tuesday, by Wednesday, at last, finally. Here's a quick teacher example. On Monday, the sky was cloudy and sunny. On Tuesday, it rained all day. By Wednesday, the rain turned into snow. At last, the sun came out again on Thursday and Friday. Did you hear those little words at the beginning? On Monday, on Tuesday, by Wednesday, at last? Those are introductory words and phrases. Usually we put a comma after them. So before moving on, check. Did you put your weather events in order? Did you add commas after your opening words? Pause here and write your sentences. Now this is a fun one. Imagine the weather is totally confused. In one single day, it changes from spring to summer to fall to winter. That would be the strangest day ever. Maybe in the morning, it is warm and sunny, so you walk to school happily. Then at lunchtime, suddenly it snows, and everyone is eating hot soup instead of sandwiches. In the afternoon, the wind gets so strong that your hat flies away. After school, it rains, so you take the bus. Then in the evening, the sun comes back and your family has barbecue outside. The chart helps you organize your ideas before writing. Don't try to write the whole story at once. First fill in, what time is it? What is the weather? What activity happens because of the weather? This is how writers plan. Good writing usually starts with good thinking. Pause the video and fill in the chart with your own funny, mixed-up weather day. Now we have a story hidden inside pictures. Look carefully at the circus train. Each train car gives you a little part of the story. In the first part, you might see animals and circus performers getting ready to travel. Maybe the elephant is near the popcorn car. Maybe the giraffe is sticking its long neck out. Already, this story feels fun. For this activity, don't just list what you see. Try to connect the pictures into a mini story. Instead of writing, "There is an elephant," "There is popcorn," "There is a giraffe," try something like, "The circus train rolled into town with animals and performers inside. The elephant smelled the popcorn and lifted its trunk excitedly. In the next car, a tall giraffe peeked out as children waved." See the difference? The second one feels more like a story. For each set of pictures, write 3 sentences. Use words like first, then, next, after that, finally, to help the story move. Pause here and turn the pictures into a short circus story. Now we get to make our sentences sound more powerful. The pattern is, Miss Gray is not only smart, but also talented. This sentence tells us 2 good things about one person. Not only gives the first idea, but also adds another idea. Let's try one together. Mr. Lee is not only kind, but also energetic. That sounds better than just saying, Mr. Lee is kind, Mr. Lee is energetic. It combines ideas smoothly. Choose one word from the first box and one word from the second box. You can describe a teacher as smart, pretty, kind, wise, handsome, or hardworking. Then add another quality, like stylish, talented, generous, energetic, reasonable, or enthusiastic. Try to make 5 sentences. Make them true, kind, and specific. Now, let's fix some scrambled sentences. This is like a sentence puzzle. The words are all there, but they are not in the right order yet. When you unscramble, look for the subject first. Ask who is doing the action. For example, in "We are also taught how to play musical instruments," the subject is we. A correct sentence would be, "We are also taught how to play musical instruments." For each one, find the subject, find the verb, and then put the rest in a smooth order. Pause and solve the sentence puzzles. Now we're getting ready for the main writing. The example is about music class. It tells us the class activity, when the class happens, where it happens, who the teacher is, and what the teacher is like. This is a writing organizer. It is not the final writing yet. Think of it like packing your backpack before a trip. You don't want to start the trip and realize you forgot your lunch. For your favorite class, choose something you actually like. It could be music, art, science, math, computer class, English class, gym class, or another class. Write down, what do you do in that class? What is your favorite activity? What example can you give? When do you have the class? Where do you have it? Who is the teacher? What is the teacher like? Try to be specific. "It is fun" is okay, but "I like it best when we do science experiments with water and magnets" is much stronger. Pause here and finish your organizer. Now we turn the organizer into real writing. The page gives you sentence starters, which is helpful. But remember, sentence starters are training wheels. They help you get moving, but you can still make the writing sound like you. Your introduction might begin, "I like many classes, but my favorite class is science." Then in the body, explain what you do. In science class, we learn how to observe the world carefully. We do experiments, draw diagrams, and ask questions. Then give a second activity or example. We are also taught how to record what we see. Last week, we watched how plants grow towards sunlight. Then add when and where. We have science class on Wednesdays in room 4. Then describe your teacher using today's sentence pattern. Our science teacher is Miss Chen. She is not only patient, but also enthusiastic. And finally, end with a conclusion. I can't wait for our next science class. Before you write, take a breath. You already planned your ideas. Now just connect them clearly. Pause here and draft your paragraph. Great work today, writers! Now this final page helps us check some answers. For the vocabulary section, look back and compare carefully. If you made a mistake, don't just erase it and move on. Ask yourself, why is this the better word? For the weather writing, remember there can be more than one good answer. Your sentences do not have to match the sample exactly. What matters is that your weather events are in the correct order and your sentences are clear. For the mixed-up weather chart, your answer can be creative. Maybe your morning was sunny, your lunch was snowy, and your evening suddenly became summer again. That is okay, as long as your weather and activities make sense together. Today, you practiced 3 big writing skills. You built vocabulary with compound words, you organized events in order, you planned and drafted a paragraph about your favorite class. That is real writing work. Before you finish, read your favorite class paragraph out loud once. If a sentence sounds strange when you read it, that's a sign you may want to fix it. Nice job today. Keep writing, keep noticing details, and keep making your sentences stronger.